Yeah. So now automation. Yeah. Request sir, if you're not talking, please be unmute. Okay. Yeah. Automation testing. So actually, we have so many tools are available in market, like UFT, Selenium, Tosca, Test Complete, so and so on. So many tools are available. Okay. Earlier days, UFT was demand. So UFT was more demand actually. If you have a UFT knowledge, your profile will be shortlisted and you will get a job. So like that, a scenario was there in earlier. But now the leading is taking by Selenium. Why? Because UFT is a licensed software and Selenium is a freeware. Okay. So UFT supports only Windows and web, but Selenium supports only web. Okay. So right now in market, most of the projects are migrating to web only. So that's the reason Selenium is very demand right now. So if you're a fresher, okay, if you're a fresher and trying for a job in testing tools, this is mandatory. Exposure on Selenium is mandatory. Exposure or having good knowledge on the Selenium is mandatory. Okay. Suppose you are already working in manual tester and you are looking for some job change. Okay. Then experience is mandatory. See, once again, if you are a fresher, exposure is required. Exposure on Selenium is required. Okay. You are working already and you are looking for a job change, or you want to definitely every year, performance appraisals, right? Your manager will ask like, what are the new technology you learned? Definitely, right? So definitely your manager also forced to learn some technology automation side. If you're a manual, and mostly they're suggesting Selenium only. Okay, that's the reason we are learning Selenium. If you are a fresher, 100% it is required Selenium. Okay, your experience is required to job change for job change. Okay, and Tosca also leading, and again Tosca supports Windows as well as web. Again, it's not a freeware. It is costlier than UFT. Okay, so some projects we are using Tosca, some projects we are using UFT, but for web applications, if it is blindly, we can go with the Selenium. Okay, test complete. Okay, fine. So this is not much of demand is there. It requires like 1 lakh or something, 2 lakhs per annum, the price cost. But UFT cost is nearly 6.5 lakhs, and Tosca license nearly 10 lakhs around for one license. I'm talking, and Selenium no cost. I mean, it's a freeware. So different tools are there. So automation testing with Selenium, we are learning. Okay. So learning Selenium is not sufficient again. So whenever you want to test any application with any automation tool, you have to write some programming language. So then you have to learn one program concept. So one language you have to learn. So Selenium supports multiple programming language. Again, in the market, we have a demand with the core Java. I mean Java. So our course will be automation Selenium with core Java. Okay, Selenium with core Java. Yeah, so this is our course. It takes nearly 40 to 50 days. So around 60 to 70 days total course. So now here we will start with automation testing, Selenium. Okay. So I am new to the testing tools. Yeah, first learn Selenium and then we can learn manual testing better. So will I get any difficulty while learning automation testing directly without knowing manual testing? Yeah, first chapter, like, whenever I say some terminology of testing tools, you may get confused, but I will explain in details. Okay. So I will make sure that you are not facing any issues. So without learning manual, I want to learn automation testing. Okay. But this is a programming concept. So this is a programming concept, okay? So Selenium, okay? Yeah. So now, how are we going to learn this Selenium testing, okay? So here we are dividing with Selenium contents and core Java contents, topics. Contents are topics, okay? Uh, do I need to learn core Java outside for Selenium? Not required. Okay, so Seeker will take care. I mean, we take care. So we will we will start with some scratch. Okay, and I treat as you are not having any programming background. So like that I will teach. Okay, so that you have some clear concepts. Okay, so if you see the Selenium topics, introduction of Selenium, WebDriver setup. Yeah. So Selenium tool is not readily available directly. So we have to create our tool. So this tool is not ready available. Suppose QTP is there, directly download and install. You can use it, right? Tosca is there. Download, install, you can use it. But WebDriver, I mean Selenium is not like that. So you have to create a WebDriver tool in your computer. Then only I can work on that. Okay, WebDriver setup. Working with the browsers. Working with browsers. Okay. So Selenium supports multiple browsers. What is why do we require? See, suppose you have an account in hdfcbank.com. So you have an account in HDFC Bank and you are doing some online transactions. So you are using some net banking option. Okay. So as a end user, the meaning of end user is what, sir? The person who is using the application. So those we are calling as the end users. So now I'm an end user for hdfcbank.com. So I may open hdfcbank.com in Edge browser or Chrome browser or Firefox browser. So if I open in any browser, it should work. The same way, how can I perform testing with Selenium with the multiple browsers? So that is the concept of working with the multiple browsers. Okay. So locating elements. So working with elements. So here we see text box, multi-line text box, buttons, links, tick boxes, radio buttons, drop downs, images, web tables, like this. Okay. This is a very, very important chapter. Okay. So if I open any web application, you may see like text boxes, drop down, check boxes, radio buttons, some tables, some images, right? How to work with those, work with the fields with Selenium. Elements, nothing but these are we are calling as elements. Okay. The fields which are displaying in a web application, in Selenium terminology, we are calling as elements. So how to work with that elements. Okay. See, these are all very, very important chapters. Okay. Uh, handling alerts and frames. Keyboard and mouse operations. So how can I perform your mouse operations? Like you have a three buttons in mouse, right? Left, right, and middle, and then keyboard. So you have a keyboard. In keyboard, we have different keys are there, right? So how can I work with these keys to your application? Okay, so this is actually important, and remaining all are some situation you are facing and how do you overcome that? Okay, handling multiple windows, working with web tables. Okay, these are all topics we are discussing. Synchronization, synchronization, uh, screenshots. See, if you're a manual tester, whenever you are tracking a defect, right, you require a screenshot, right? So you are taking a print screen button, and then you are attaching that image in your required report tool, right? But how can I take the screenshots with Selenium? That is comes under taking a screenshots. Okay. Uh, so we have some other miscellaneous topics are there. So in this, like we discuss how do you perform a scrolling? Suppose like this scrolling, and I want to perform with the date picker options. So many other topics we'll see. So these are the major topics of Selenium. And if it comes to core Java, so introduction, configure Java with Eclipse, class and objects, data types, conditional statements, loop statements, methods, operators, methods, constructors, arrays and collections, string class methods, oops, you know this, right? Object-oriented programming. So here we discuss inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. Okay, working with Excel files and Notepad files. If you are a tester, I want to test a functionality. So whenever you want to test any functionality, you need a data. Okay, suppose I want to verify a login functionality, whether it is working properly or not. So I have to enter login details like username and passwords. Okay. So where I maintain this data. Okay. So we maintain data in Excel files. So as a Selenium tester, I should be know the knowledge how to work with Excel files. So if I have a data in Excel file, how to read that? And after execution of a test scripts, if I need any results to send, how do you maintain or write the results in Excel file? Okay, sometimes I need to retrieve the data from Notepad. Then we are working with that. Okay, and sometimes you are having a data from database. So working with database connections. Okay, yeah, arrays and collections, string class methods, oops, inheritance, polymorphism, working with Excel files and Notepad files, working with database connections. Again, here we have some miscellaneous topics like I want to read the data during runtime. I want to create a folders. I want to create a new files, delete files. Okay, I want to create a folder with the current system data and time. Okay, so some other miscellaneous topics like I want to encrypt the string, decrypt the strings. So some miscellaneous topics are there. Okay. Apart from this, we'll have a frameworks. Frameworks.
Streams చెప్పరా శ్రీకర్?
Which one, sir?
Streams, Java streams.
Java stream C, which is required for Selenium, we are covering, sir. So entire core Java is not required basically.
Okay.
So which is required for the Selenium. So then we are using that with respect to our program. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for asking, sir. Yeah, frameworks. Sir. So here keyword driven, data driven, page object model, Cucumber, SNG. So these are the frameworks. Okay. So frameworks will take 10 days. So we spend it for frameworks, 10 days we spend. I will explain separately. But in real time, sir, we are using. So in my project, mostly other projects are also, other companies, they are using this combination. So Cucumber is a leading one again. So Cucumber framework is leading in the market. So I will explain separately data-driven, page object model, and Cucumber. But we are using a combination of all these three. So combination of all these three we are using. So my framework in my current project, my current company, current project, we are using Cucumber, data-driven, and then Form. So how do you integrate all these three? That I will cover frameworks. Okay. See, learning Selenium and core Java is not sufficient again. So you should have some framework concepts also. Okay, so 10 days we are spending on a framework concepts. Okay. Now apart from this, GitHub, Jenkins, and Grid. So these are the promised concepts from our side. So here I explained like what are the concepts we are discussing on Selenium, and then core Java, and then frameworks. Okay. Apart from this, do you want me to add any other concepts? Do you have any other?
Sir, like whatever the projects are covering in this
Yeah.
automation.
Yeah. See, here somewhere written with project, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So manual testing or automation testing, we are already we discussed with the project only. Okay. So what I will do here it is, for example, whenever we're discussing some chapter, consider text box. I will take different pages. Okay. And I create my own page to clearly understanding. And I will take the existing some other applications. And also we will work with our project. Okay. So what are the scripts we written in our project, right? That we will implement in the project in Cucumber, Palm, and data driven. So currently we are using some banking domain application. So that we will automate. So while explanation of these concepts, I will take different applications. Okay. And then we write the scripts in our respective project. So once all the scripts are ready, that will integrate in this Cucumber, POM, and then data driven. So this concept I will explain to the project only. Clear, sir?
Okay, sir, it is clear, but like what type of projects you are using? Like there are
I said right, banking application we have.
banking up. Okay.
Yeah, banking
Like we can cover any e-commerce application or hospital like those type.
Yeah, right now we don't have any e-commerce, but yeah, I will cover while whenever we're discussing all these projects, right? I mean, this concept, right? There I will take different applications. But our project is banking application, but I will take the examples from different projects only. I mean, different
Okay,
applications only.
Okay.
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 Yeah. So any other things you need, sir, from this concept side? Right. Okay. So what is the target actually? So those who are already having already jobs, sir. Yeah. So we have some target. Those who are looking for a job change, or those who need a break, they have some target, right? So your target should be only 6 months. So testing tools is the only one option where you can get job easily. Okay, compared to .NET, compared to Java or any other technology, testing tools is the only one option where you can get job easily. How? Okay, see here. So hardly manual and so complete 2 to 2.5 months course, sir. Manual testing and automation testing. Okay. So now consider you have completed your course. Now what do you require basically? Come on, sir. What do you require, sir? You don't require? You need FAQs, right? So what is FAQs? Frequently asked questions.
Scenarios.
Frequently asked
Yes,
questions, right? Yeah. See, sir. Every chapter I will provide FAQs. So every chapter completes, I provide FAQs. Believe me, these questions are very, very sufficient for your interview purpose. And no need for Googling also. Having a 14 years of experience in automation, I know like what are the questions you are having. I mean, you will face in interview. See, whenever I'm doing interviews also, I ask the same pattern, but the question may change, but the answer is same only. Okay, yeah. So around for automation side, sir, we have around 250 to 300 FAQs are there in Selenium and Core Java. 250 to 300 FAQs are there. These are very, very sufficient, sir. These are very, very sufficient for Selenium interview. Apart from this, we are discussing nearly 50 automation test scripts. We're discussing 50 automation test scripts. In interview, sir, the interview is like this. So they are not asking only questions. So they may ask you to write some programs. In testing tools, I mean, in automation testing, we're not calling programs. We are calling as a automation script. Okay. So in your resume, backside, white paper, right? So your interviewer will ask to write the program in that area, or they will bring some papers, or some companies they will give a computer, and then they ask you to write the program and execute. Okay. So that practicals also we are doing in our session. So nearly 50 programs, 50 automation test scripts are there, combining a core Java and Selenium. Okay. These are very, very sufficient. These are very, very sufficient. Okay. So now you are perfect in the question side, FAQs and everything. So you need CVs, right? Sample CVs, sample resumes, freshers and experience. That also I will handle. Okay. So topics and what are we going to provide? And within 6 months, see, just 2 months preparation. So 2 to 2.5 months of coaching, I mean training, and just 1 month, 1.5 month, max 2 months preparation is sufficient. Depends on the market availability and market position. Just 2, 3, maximum 5 interviews, you can get a job. So like that, I will make you, sir. Okay. So like that, I will make you, sir. But you have to practice these FAQs. So what are the FAQs and what are the automation testing scripts? These are very, very sufficient. This is related to automation, sir. In manual testing, again, we have around 200 questions are there again. So 200 questions are there in manual testing. So if you go to anywhere, Bangalore you go, Chennai you go, okay, Mumbai you go, US you go, UK you go, anywhere, interview testing tools have a limit. We don't have any other questions beyond that limit. So we have only limit. If you practice all these FAQs and then scripts, sir, definitely you will get a job, sir. That is sure. I mean, what we can say, sir? Promise I can give, but you have to practice. Clear, sir? Any questions from this? Any questions from here? Right. See, Srikar always likes questions. See, our session should be interactive sessions. Of course, they are online. We don't have any eye-to-eye contact, but definitely you should ask some questions. Okay. So now I'm very, very happy to ask the questions. Okay. I mean, resolve the questions, your answers. You have a doubt in our session. Don't pending that session. I mean, don't pending that clarification. You can stop me immediately and you can clarify your doubt. Okay. Yeah. Now. So now what is, so if we come to the subject now, what is testing tools? First of all, the uh, testing employees in company. Okay. We have functional testers. So we are also calling it a functional QA, quality analyst. So they will do perform manual testing. So they handle only manual testing. So you don't know what is manual testing, right? I will explain. Okay. Functional testers or functional QA. They will perform only manual testing. Okay. Automation QA or automation tester. Here actually again EFT automation tester, Tosca automation tester, Selenium automation tester, like this. Okay. Suppose you have a knowledge on functional as well as automation, then functional automation tester. So we have other one like functional automation QA. See, performs only automation projects. So we're also calling as a core automation team. They won't perform any manual projects. For example, I am belongs to this team, sir. Automation QA tester or core automation team. I won't handle any manual projects because my career is in automation only. Okay, if my manager assigns any manual tester, I simply reject. Okay, so this is not my technical skills. My technical skills is with respect to any automation tool. Suppose they are assigning me to any other automation tool which I don't know. Yes, I will agree. Okay, here. Suppose I know only EFT and Selenium. Now Tosca is assigned to me. See, I am a core automation team, so I should not reject that. Okay. So I will say simply, Tosca I don't know. I will get some knowledge on the Tosca and then I'll start my project. Okay, but if any manual projects are coming, I mean assigned to me, I simply reject. Now, so now your belongs to which team here? So now your belongs to which team here? Yeah, fresher, Jyoti, right? Sorry, who is fresher here? Shravani. The three girls, three recently passed Loyola College. Okay, so you will become what? You want to become functional testers or automation QA or functional automation QA? Okay, please respond. Caesar, if you need a break, okay, you need a break. Whether you get a job in functional testers, do manual projects. Suppose you are assigned to any automation testers, do automation projects. Suppose you are for your project you are working as a functional as automation, work like that. Okay, because I need a break first of all. So you are working for 2, 3 years, 4 years, then you can strictly say no, I don't want to work in the manual. I want to work only automation. Okay, see here. Automation job is safer than manual testers always. Okay, automation testing job is very secure, very secure. in compared to manual testers. See here. Suppose company wants to do some ramp downs. Okay. There are two persons, QA1 and QA2. QA1 only manual testing, and this QA2 manual testing plus automation testing also does. Then tell me, sir, who is going to fight first of all? Okay, please respond. So QA1 only knows manual, but QA2 manual plus automation, or they don't know even manual also, no problem. But who is going to face risks are here? Come on, sir. So don't know, sir. So this QA1 face risk. Okay. So automation tester, you know, sir, your job will be safe. And whenever any bad things goes like ramp down, what's the meaning of ramp down project, sir? Suppose there are the team size is 20. Now they want to make as a team size of 15, means 5 resource they want to remove. That we are calling as a ramp down. Okay. So who are having a less technology, they will be in risk first of all. But if you know automation testing, sir, your job will be safe. And comparing to manual tester and automation tester is paying a more salary compared to manual tester. If manual testers are getting a 25,000, definitely automation tester will get 30,000. So salary is also high. If you want to job change, I mean, if you want to go for a job change, means you are working in CTS, so now you want to move to some other company. Without Selenium, your resume won't shortlist. Without experience on Selenium, your resume won't shortlist. Okay. Suppose you are a fresher. Without exposure on Selenium, your profile won't shortlist. So that is that much of importance there to learn automation testing, and that to Selenium only. Okay. Now I said right, manual testing compared to manual testing and an automation testing job, sir. Automation tester job is very safe. Why, sir? If you are a manual tester, you have to find the requirement coverage. See, for all the requirements, you have to cover the testing process. So you have to identify some, positive test cases, negative test cases, So everything you have to find. If anything is missing for the testing and that any defect is there, then you are the responsible. Okay. And if your data is depends on the database, manual testers have to write queries. So whenever I want to test my application, I need data, but the data is in the database. So from the database, I can retrieve by writing only queries. Then manual testers should write. After completion of manual testing only, we go for automation testing. So whenever I want to test automation testing, all queries are written, data is identified, test case are identified, everything is identified. Just my role is what, sir? Just converting manual test case into automation test scripts. That's it. So what are the test cases are I received from manual tester? I do analysis, which I can go for automation, which is not possible for automation. I do some analysis, and then I prepare a list. From that, I will write a test scripts. That's it. And whenever any execution is going on, I'll execute my scripts. So automation tester job is very, very easy compared whenever you have a programming concepts. But you are a manual tester, compulsory. All these things you have to identify. So requirement document you receive. From that you have to identify test cases. Whether I covered a test case or not for all the requirement. Again, that is a challenging. Some data is there in a database. You have to write some database queries. Okay, again it is challenging. Okay, but your automation testing takes place after completion of manual testing. So manual tester will perform all those things. So I'm going to take those. Again, I'm not preparing. Okay, already available, data is available. I'm going to reuse those. Okay, so automation tester job is safe, salary is high, and we want to go for a job change. Definitely we require automation testing experience. Okay, now, but what are my responsibilities? So automation tester responsibilities. So as an automation tester, what I'm going to perform in a company, okay? If you're a manual tester or automation tester, you have to understand the application requirements or business. What is your application business? Or you're also calling as a functionalities. Okay, functionalities. Okay, so you are an automation tester or a manual tester, compulsory. What is your application business or functionalities or requirements? Okay, yeah. Involve in automation feasibility study. See, I have 100 test case received from manual tester. I have to automate those. Now I'm not automating 100 test cases. So which I can go for automation, which I cannot go for automation. I have to do some analysis. That I will explain. Okay. That analysis we are calling as a feasibility study. So now I got some idea like how many can automate, right? Based on that, I will prepare automation test plan document. So understanding automation test plan document. So what is test plan? How it looks like? I will explain. So every testing process should have some proper plan. So manual testing, test plan document. The same way for automation testing, some test plan document will be there. Okay. See, if you're a experienced guy, means you are leading your team, then you have to prepare the test plan document. I'm not a lead, and then just I have only less experience. What is the automation test plan document is prepared? I'm going to understand. So basically, what it contains. So my schedules contains. So when I have to start, when I have to end my designing, and when should I start execution? Okay, when application is ready. So all this information will be available in test plan document. Okay, understanding automation frameworks. So every automation testing process have some frameworks. See, I'm going to cover here what's it? Data-driven form and cucumber. So you have to know about that. So whenever I write a script, where I'm going to say, whenever I'm writing a script, what are the standards I have to follow? I want to create a variable. What are the naming standards? I'm going to create some methods, the naming standards. Suppose I have a scenario. I have to read some in the methods where I'm going to save it. So all this, set of rules we have to follow. The tools we are calling as a framework, automation framework. Okay, understanding automation framework. Now this is major. Okay, designing automation test scripts for identified manual test cases. What is test case? That is a manual concept. Okay. Test case is a document which explains a step-by-step process about how to test a functionality. See, I want to test a login functionality, so I will write some story. Do like this, perform like this, enter this data, do not enter this data, and then click these buttons. Some step-by-step process I will write. That we are calling a test case. The test case we are converting into test scripts. Suppose you are Selenium testers. You are writing some Java program for that. Designing automation test scripts for identified manual test case. Okay. See, after writing this, executing automation test scripts. So what are the scripts you have written, right? You have to execute those. And also you are responsible for reviews. Automation reviews. I have written my program. So myself I have to review whether it is working properly or not. And also I have to send my code to my peer. My peer will send his code to me. I'm going to review the code. That we are calling as a reviews. So here we do some like a self-review and pre-reviews. So your client may review your code or your manager may review your code, pre-reviews. Self-review. So author is going to review the program code. So what are the techniques are there? We'll discuss. Okay. Now, so if any feature, I will write like this involving this. Here I will write. Okay. Right. Sequence 6, which is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. So defect reporting and tracking. Okay. And then involving in automation UAT. UAT stands for user acceptance testing. So I have written, I agreed for writing test scripts for 100. Now I have written all 100 scripts. Now you have to take a sign off from your client, acceptance from your client. So that process we are calling as a UAT, user acceptance test. So I have to involve. So I have to give a demo to my client by executing a test scripts. See here, for example, as an automation tester in our company, we write some scripts. After writing a test scripts, I give a demo to my client. Okay, in a demo, I will execute my test scripts with different sets of data, positive, negative, and then I will explain the results. If they are okay with that, they will provide a sign off. Sign off means what, sir? They agreed. Client is agreed. Okay. Suppose all this I'm going to execute whenever any testing is going on. So these are the automation tester responsibilities. Okay. So understanding application requirements or business or functionalities involving automation feasibility analysis, understanding automation test plan document, understanding automation framework, very important, designing automation test scripts for identified manual test cases, involving in automation reviews, so self-review and peer review, executing automation test scripts, defect reporting and tracking. See, all this you do with automation only, okay? Involving in UAT, user acceptance testing. Okay, now? So these are the automation tester responsibilities. So you are a manual tester. Yeah, I will cover that manual tester responsibilities in manual class. So right now you are in the automation class, right? So now these are the responsibilities. Okay. So today night 12 o'clock I will call you, sir, and I'll ask this question. So what are your responsibilities? Don't scold me, sir, because until you get a job, until you perfect in Selenium, sir, I won't sleep and I won't make you to sleep. I'm a user-friendly trainer. What's the meaning of user-friendly trainer, sir? Anybody? So please respond, sir. What is user-friendly trainer? Whatever you have any questions, please feel free to clarify your questions. If it is small or complex, whatever it may be, I have a responsibility. Okay, I have to resolve your issues. As you're learning testing tools course, testing nothing but a customer satisfaction. Right now, you are my customers because you are paying something and you're spending some time also, right? So definitely you have to get a satisfaction. Okay, so you have a right to ask the questions. So whenever you have any questions, please talk me. Sir, after the class, I have a doubt, sir. How to reach you, sir? See, sir. After completion of your payment process, your contact details, your phone details, we will add into our WhatsApp group. So 9 o'clock batch, right? 9 o'clock batch, like name is there. In that WhatsApp group, your contact will be added. So now you have any doubts, post your doubt into that batch. I mean, in that group, somebody will respond or I will respond. Okay. So my number also will be there in that group. You can call me. If I have a freezer, I will clarify your doubt immediately. Okay. Suppose I'm in a meeting. Okay, I'm not able to lift your call, but definitely I will call back. So that is a user friendly nature. So only in the class, no. After a class also you can contact me. Okay. So every day I sleep around 12 o'clock. So up to 12 o'clock you can call me, no issues. But if I'm in office and if I have any calls, sir, I may not live, but definitely I will get back to you. You can just send a message in the group. Okay. So this is our just demo class. So here I explained, sir. Just we took introduction and I gave in my introduction and I explained, right? This is the backup batch for the existing 9:15 a.m. batch. Okay. So from Monday, for next Monday, you will have a regular class like 9:15. But currently you are coming at 10:30. I mean 10:30 to 11:30. Okay. And I explained like what are the concepts we discuss in Selenium as well as Core Java. See, sir, we have other concepts also there, sir, in Core Java. Like we have access modifiers, public, uh, private, protected default, and we have interfaces. Okay. So some other concepts also there, but I written only major concepts. Okay. And also frameworks. So 10 days we are spending on this, and GitHub, Jenkins, and Selenium Grid. And yeah, so this is your target, sir. Within 6 months, you have to get a job. So I will make you, sir. I will provide all the FAQs and all the test scripts. Only the thing is you have to practice. That's it. Practice, practice, practice. And also will help you on the CV side. I will provide some sample projects and for sample CVs for freshers and experienced. Okay. And then yeah, what are the explain like what are the rules are there? Yeah. So here we have some other one also. Right? Let me complete this. Uh, we have like API testers, web service testers. So we have ETL testers, database testers. So here we have performance testers. Caesar. One person cannot work in all the testing concepts. I have experience in functional testing, automation, UFT, Tosca, Selenium, okay, and a little bit on web service. I don't have any experience in ETL. I don't have any experience in database. I don't have experience in performance, and it is not possible also. So one person handling multiple projects, multiple types of testing, not possible. But these are the different uh, different testing teams are there. So this will handle only manual and automation, web service testings like Parasite SOA, SOAP UI, Postman, that one. So we are also calling as a middleware testers. Okay, and then ETL, and then database testers. For database testers, should have a database knowledge. Okay, and then performance testers. Okay, yeah. So as per my experience, my core job is in automation only. Using any tool. So not only Tosca, UFT, or Selenium, any tool. So if my boss is asking me to do automation project with XYZ tool, yes, that is my responsibility. But market low only Selenium demand only because web application, most of the applications are in web application. Web application support by Selenium, and why Selenium is because demand because it's a freeware. For the freeware, no need to purchase the license. Okay, and API testers, ETL, and database and performance. Okay, so and then explain what's the responsibilities. So tomorrow we'll discuss like what is software testing, what is manual, what is automation. Yeah, when do we go for automation? So already we do manual testing, right? Then why do we go for automation? Okay, that we'll discuss tomorrow. Any doubts? Any doubts, sir?
Yeah,
sir.
hi sir.
Yeah, please tell me, sir. Yeah.
That you told about apart from Selenium, that other tools are there. Like you are going to cover those things, like what you
Are there?
told those. Uh, yeah, UFT or Tosca,
Here,
anything or
yeah.
not?
Here. Learning all tools are not required.
Okay.
See, learning all tools are not required. Okay. Only Selenium
Okay.
is required. But
Yeah. Okay,
your
sir.
experience is increasing, growing. So you may not stick to only one automation tool. So suppose you are working in a Windows projects, definitely Selenium won't support. Then you have to learn other automation tool. But right now, if you want to upgrade your skills, looking for a job change, looking for a job, then this is demand. Selenium is demand. So once you get a job, right? Yeah, you can upgrade your skills. But currently we are
Yes.
discussing Selenium only.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for checking. Yeah. Next, any other questions?
Yeah, do you cover any API basics or
No, sir. API separate chapter, sir.
okay,
Again, it is separate concept. 30 days it requires.
okay.
But if you want me to explain how do we do API, like submitting a request and getting a response with Java, I will explain. But web service is separate concept. It takes 30 days. But if you want me to provide a sample Java program to submit a request, and getting a response. That I will cover if you want. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, like I just want to ask you one question.
Yes.
As a worker, as a functional tester, as a 3 years, as 3 years of experience in TCS, like as I started in fresher and I got 3 years of experience now.
Okay.
I just want to change my domain, as automation tester, like Selenium.
Hmm.
Like how I need to use this,
Yeah.
like
So
this
first of all,
thing.
upgrade your skills and contact your manager. Okay, and
Okay.
inform that like I did a training in the automation testing. So every day you have a review calls, right? Like 6 months or 1 year, like that, right? So definitely, as you are working at TCS, is a big company. So definitely, employees satisfaction also there. So whenever you are after completion of your course, you can discuss with your manager. So like, yeah, I want to grow in my career. So I learned these concepts, and I want to do handle automation projects. So if any automation projects are there, please let me know. So you're discussing with your manager on that.
Actually, hi, sir. Actually,
Yeah.
same question for me also. Actually, I'm working in the application support,
Okay.
application support team.
Yeah, same. So definitely, manager is responsible for that, right? So you're learning
Yeah.
some concepts and you are updating with your manager. Every month we have a connects with your manager, right? I mean, in my company we do like this, bi-weekly or monthly. Apart from your regular job status, we discuss some other things. If I have any issues, okay, and these are my goals, you can discuss with your manager. So, for
That is,
example,
we have only yearly once. That is the problem.
okay. So yeah, yearly once the performance, like they will verify
Yeah.
like what you did.
Mm.
And also, year start again. You have a call. What are your goals for this year? Then you can say like I'm going to upgrade my skills here. Okay. So now if any automation projects are we have, please place me on that. So definitely they will say yes because that is your
In
career upgrade.
production, I'm not able to upgrade my skills. It's about 24/7 monitoring only.
Sorry.
It is about 24/7 applications monitoring only, maintenance in production
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not able to, yeah, that I'm not able to upgrade my skills. That's why I'm learning automation testing. I want to
Yeah,
move
that's
from
what. Yeah,
production to and testing in my company
yeah.
only.
If
That's
you have a chance to change in a company, change. Otherwise, job change, company change.
then now I'm getting good package in my company. But if I change from production to testing in another company, then how it will be? I think my package will be less now.
No, see, as per your package, they won't decrease.
Yeah.
So mostly company won't decrease your package. See, you're changing from one technology to another technology. That's it. For example, I have a 15 years of experience in testing, but now I want to become as a developer. Okay, now I want to handle some Java developers, Java projects. Definitely, I will discuss with my manager. See, my aspiration for this year is I have to learn some Java concepts and I want to become as a developer, Java developer. So definitely, once I did the certification and everything, course and everything, I will again I will contact my manager. If any projects are there in our team, then I'll handle. Otherwise, I will look for internal movement, or I will have some experience on. I will put some experience on Java. I will look for another company. That's it. Different options.
Okay.
Like that.
If we look for another company, is there any problem for us? Because
Why
they
problem?
will
That
take.
no, why problem? Same company. See, in that in your CV, you are not mentioning as production support, right? So you are changing all experience. Company same, salary same, bank statement is same, pay slips are same. But what are the working years different? That's it. So మీ resume ఏం చేస్తారంటే just you are having these projects, Selenium handle చేశాను, manual testing handle చేశాను. That's it. So third party verification, what they will do, whether this person is existing in your company or not. That's it. And what is his designation? అంతేగాని ఈ అబ్బాయి ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేశాడా, ఆ టెస్ట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేశాడా, డెవలప్మెంట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేశాడా, ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ చేశాడా, దే వోంట్ చెక్. సో దే విల్ చెక్
బట్ మనకి
ఓన్లీ లైక్
బట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లెటర్ లో మనకి రోల్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లెటర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మనకి
రోల్. వాట్ ఇస్ ద రోల్ సార్?
అసోసియేట్
That's it.
ప్రొడక్షన్
Associate.
సపోర్ట్, ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ అనేది వచ్చింది కదా మళ్ళీ అప్పుడు.
మీకు ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ అని రాదు సార్.
ఓకే,
నాకు తెలిసి ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ అసోసియేట్ అని రాదు, అసోసియేట్ అని
Okay.
వస్తుంది. అసోసియేట్ కెన్ పర్ఫార్మ్ ఎనీ టాస్క్.
ఓకే,
సో నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు అయితే మీకు ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ అసోసియేట్ అనేది రాదు నాకు తెలిసి. విల్ గెట్ అన్
Okay.
ఆఫర్ ఆర్ లైక్ డిజిగ్నేషన్ ఇస్ అసోసియేట్, క్యూ అసోసియేట్.
ఓకే.
విచ్ కంపెనీ ఆర్ వర్కింగ్ సార్?
డీబేస్ టెక్ అండి, అది యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక బ్యాంక్ బేస్ కంపెనీ.
గచ్చిపూర్లో ఉంది డీబీఎస్.
స్కైవే ఉంది కదా మన రాయదుర్గ మెట్రో,
ఐడియా ఉంది.
అందులో 16-17 ఫ్లోర్స్
Hmm. So
బ్యాంక్
just
బేస్
check
కంపెనీ,
your,
ప్రాడ్ కంపెనీ.
చెక్ యువర్ ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ అయినా ఏం కాదు సార్. చెప్పండి ప్రొడక్షన్ సపోర్ట్ ఐ వాస్ దేర్ ఎర్లియర్ బట్ నౌ ఐఎమ్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఆల్ ఆటోమేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్. సో నా రోల్ చేంజ్ కాలేదు, అదే డివిజన్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నా, కథం. సో వెదర్ యు ఆర్ ఏ జెన్యూన్ ఆర్ నాట్, యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఇస్ జెన్యూన్ ఆర్ నాట్, దట్స్ ఇట్. బ్యాంక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ కరెక్ట్, పే స్లిప్స్ కరెక్ట్, ఫార్మ్ 16 ఇస్ కరెక్ట్, పిఎఫ్ ఇస్ కరెక్ట్.
సార్ ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ సార్.
చెప్పండి.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ 3 సపోజ్ సమ్ ఇయర్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఆఫ్ మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్ ఉంది సార్, 2 years 3 years. దాన్ని ఇప్పుడు మీ కోచింగ్ ని యూస్ చేసుకొని బయట కంపెనీస్ కి 3 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది ఆటోమేషన్ కానీ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
My course you can handle easily 5 to 6 years experience, sir.
Okay, sir.
My course,
Thanks.
what are the scripts, what are the FAQs, what are the scripts you are learning, 50 scripts, right? It can handle 5 to 6 years experience. Selenium lo.
Okay.
Easily. Assurance నేను ఇస్తాను.
యాక్చువల్లీ నేను మాది 24/7 ప్రాజెక్ట్. నేను ఒక 1 week నైట్ షిఫ్ట్ లో ఉంటాను, ఒక 1 week మార్నింగ్ ఉంటాను, ఒక 1 week ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ ఉంటాను. సో నాకు వీక్ ఆఫ్ ఉన్నప్పుడల్లా, నాకు వీక్ ఆఫ్ ఏంటంటే నాకు వీకెండ్స్ రాదు, 24/7 కాబట్టి వీక్ మధ్యలో వచ్చింది కాబట్టి నేను ఆఫ్లో రావడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను 2 days.
ఓకే.
వీడియో ఆఫీస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు రికార్డింగ్ ఏమన్నా ఇస్తారా సార్? ఆఫీస్ లో ఉంటాను కదా.
Class recordings you will get, sir. Yeah. Every day you will have a recording sessions. I mean, what are the class you are recording, right? You will get the recordings.
Okay.
You will get the recordings and again you can listen.
Okay.
I'm not sure about other guys, other institutes, but we are providing recording sessions after the completion of course. I mean, sorry, day by day batch. Today we did, right? They will send some recordings.
Okay.
Sir, any new person joined, sir, which we did not cover the introduction, like Vivo 1, 2, 2, 3 something guys there. And Mukesh, I think we did an introduction, right, Mukesh?
Yeah, I mean, it's for me with the material production support. Okay.
Yeah. Who is this Vivo 1, 2, 2, 2, 3?
Hi, sir.
Hey, hi. Your name and background. And
I am Navya. I'm working in TCS.
Hey,
I have.
One member from TCS.
Yeah.
TCS is my vendor.
Okay.
TCS company is my vendor, actually.
Yeah, actually, for us also, TCS is our contract company.
Sorry?
For DBase also, TCS is one of the contractors, one of the vendors.
Acha, okay, for DBS.
DBase, a lot of companies are there under DBase, TCS and Wipro, Capgemini.
Yes, your name, madam?
Navya, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Working in TCS, good.
Yeah.
Which location, madam? Hyderabad or somewhere?
Hyderabad, sir. Here.
Hyderabad.
It is at Wave Rock.
Wave Rock building. Okay. Where do you stay, madam, in Hyderabad?
Near to Wave Rock only, around 3 kilometers.
Acha, near to there you stay. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I think, madam, this is the backup batch for the existing 9:15 batch. Okay. So this week at 10:30 to 11:30, but from next week onwards, so we have a session from 9:15 to 10:30.
9:50 to 10. Okay.
But tomorrow, this week, entire week, 10:30 to 11:30. But next week onwards, Monday onwards, you have a session from 9:15 to 10:30.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Classes Monday to Friday, sir.
Monday to Saturday, sir.
Monday to Saturday.
Office only Monday to Friday, but the classes are from Monday to Saturday.
But actually నాకు ఎట్లాగూ సాటర్డే సండే వీక్ రాదు, వీక్ మధ్యలోనే వచ్చింది.
Yeah, see, then only we can complete our course. See, sir, నేను చాలా స్లోగా వెళ్తాను. First of all, I won't go fast. See, what I said this time, right? 40 to 50 days. 100% నేను చెప్తున్నాను. It will take like 50 days more. I mean, sorry, 50 to 60 days.
Super.
Because I listen every question from you. I will try to resolve all those questions. For example, WebDriver setup, right? I won't explain WebDriver setup. Whenever I discuss WebDriver setup, from online person, one person will share his computer, his or her computer. Okay, they are going to share our screen. I mean their screen. I give some instructions. Other person will follow. See, already setup is there in my computer. I won't explain. Do like this, do like this. In half an hour I can complete. No. Okay, one person will share the screen and will give instructions. They are performing. Parallelly, other persons also performing. Like a real time. I mean, live examples.
Yeah.
Okay, I go slowly only because automation testing is not like manual. Automation testing is like a programming. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I will cover each and everything. Okay. I go slowly only. I won't go fast. But believe me, you will get a good quality, real time automation testing Selenium subject. That is my assurance.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Because these are very, very helpful, like these FAQs and scripts, different scripts. Very, very helpful. These are very, very sufficient for interview. చాలా సఫిషియెంట్ సార్ ఇది. ఇంతకు మించి ఇంకా వేరే లేవు సార్ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో. మీరు గూగులింగ్ కూడా అవసరం లేదు, చెప్తున్నాను కదా. మీరు గూగుల్ చేసి ఐ వాంట్ సెలెనియం ఆటోమేషన్ టెస్టర్ FAQs అవే వస్తాయి మళ్ళీ మీకు కూడా. గూగులింగ్ కూడా అవసరం లేదండి, నేను అంత అష్యూరెన్స్ ఇస్తున్నాను. ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఈజ్ యూ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ అంతే. 100 సపోజ్ 10 questions లో 8 questions కంపల్సరీ. 10 కి 10 ఎవరు చెప్పారండి. 100% qualification, 100% quality is not possible. 100% satisfaction is not possible. Okay, 90% very sufficient. 10 questions లో 80, 10 questions లో 80% అంటే 8 questions కంపల్సరీ వస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఆ అష్యూరెన్స్ అయితే నేను ఇస్తాను. ఐఎమ్ ద రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ ఫేసింగ్ ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్. మీరు మళ్ళీ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ రావచ్చు, నన్ను అడగవచ్చు, సార్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చింది, మీరు చెప్పని క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చింది, నేను దాని రెస్పాన్సిబుల్. నేను అంత గ్యారంటీగా చెప్తున్నారు, ఎందుకంటే 14 years of experience I have, sir, in automation. అది సంగతి. ఓకే సార్, ఎనీ అదర్ డౌట్స్?
సార్ ఒక డౌట్
చెప్పండి.
సిస్టమ్ కి స్పెసిఫిక్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఉండాలి అని ఏమన్నా ఉందా రిక్వైర్మెంట్ మనం సెలీనియం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడానికి?
మీ ర్యామ్ ఎంత ఉంది? ర్యామ్ సైజ్ ఎంత ఉండాలి?
4, కానీ ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేసి ఇంకొక 4 వేసుకుని
8 బెటర్, 8 GB అయితే బెటర్.
ఓకే,
అదొకటే బెటర్, అంటే ర్యామ్ ఒకటే ఇష్యూ ఉండాలి.
ఓకే.
4 GB ర్యామ్ కి ఎక్విస్ సరిగ్గా సపోర్ట్ చేయట్లేదు. డౌన్లోడ్ చేసినప్పుడు చాలా టైం పడుతుంది, ప్లస్ అది ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ కి ఓపెన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎర్రర్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. సో 8 GB ర్యామ్ ఇస్ సఫిషియెంట్. ఎనీ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్, విండోస్.
ఓకే,
యా, అంతే.
థాంక్యూ.
So Java will run any other platform, right? So same. So Selenium WebDriver also runs any other platform. So only the RAM thing you have to take care. Okay, right. So hope we will meet tomorrow same time 10:30. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So if you want to come offline, you can come from tomorrow offline. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, I have one query.
Madam.
I have one query, sir. Like in this present scenario, will companies be high for freshers, sir? Like
Freshers,
they
sir?
always went 1 year and 2 year experience they will ask me.
మేడం నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు మేడం, మళ్ళీ చెప్పరా?
లైక్ ఫ్రెషర్స్ ని హైర్ చేస్తారు అసలు కంపెనీస్ లో, ఎప్పుడు మెన్షన్ చేస్తారు కదా 1 year 2 years అని.
సి ఫ్రెషర్స్ కి మోస్ట్లీ యూ హావ్ టు గెట్ ఎ జాబ్ ఇన్ క్యాంపస్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్. అంటే నేను ఫ్రాంక్లీ చెప్తున్నాను, ఓకే, ఫ్రాంక్లీ చెప్తున్నాను, మీ క్యాంపస్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ లో రాలేదంటే మీరు బయటకు వస్తే కొద్దిగా కష్టం. బట్ మీరు కొద్దిగా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేయాలి, చేస్తే మాత్రం వస్తుంది. For example, TCS undanukondi. For example, TCS, Infosys, mostly they will go to the universities and then they will select the profiles from there only. Chinna companies, yes, they will recruit directly. But akkada freshers ki rounds kuda chala untayandi. So not only testing tools, like they won't ask the question, I mean, శ్రేణమే కాదు వాళ్ళు అడిగేది, గ్రూప్ డిస్కషన్, అర్థమెటిక్ రీజనింగ్ టెస్ట్, ఇలాంటి అన్ని ఉంటాయి. రిటర్న్ టెస్ట్. ఓకే, సపోజ్ యూఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ 1-2 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, ఇవన్నీ ఉండవు మీకు, రిటర్న్ టెస్ట్లు ఉండవు, ఏముండవు. ఇంటర్వ్యూకి సెలినియంకి వెళ్తున్నారు కదా, యూ హ్యావ్ ఓన్లీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ సెలినియం. బట్ యూఆర్ ఫ్రెషర్, మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్ అడతారు, ఆటోమేషన్ టెస్టింగ్ అడతారు, రిటర్న్ టెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది, యూ హ్యావ్ ఏ రీజనింగ్, అర్థమెటిక్ అన్ని ఉంటాయి. బట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అలా ఉండదు. సో ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ ఫ్రాంక్లీ. ఓకే, బట్ మీరు కొద్దిగా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేయాలి, ఫ్రెషర్స్ కొద్దిగా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేయాలి. మీ కెరియర్ అంటే మీ డిగ్రీ అయిపోయినాక 3 years గ్యాప్ వస్తే చాలా జాబ్ రావడం చాలా ఈజీ. ఫ్రెషర్స్ ఇప్పుడు నేను 2024లో అయిపోతుంది, 23లో అయిపోయింది, 1 year మెయింటైన్ చేసుకోండి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, లేకపోతే ఫ్రెషర్ గా కన్సిడర్ చేస్తారు. బట్ దేర్ ఇస్ a 2 years గ్యాప్, 3 years గ్యాప్, నౌ దే వోంట్ కన్సిడర్ as a fresher. ఓకే, అప్పుడు మీరేం చేయాలి, యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫిల్ దట్ గ్యాప్ విత్ టేకింగ్ సమ్ ఫేక్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. నేను ఈ కంపెనీలో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను, నౌ ఐమ్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ ఎ జాబ్ చేంజ్, అలా మీరు ట్రై చేయాలి జాబ్. క్లియర్? రైట్, యా. పాసిబుల్ ప్రిఫర్ ఆఫ్లైన్ క్లాసెస్. సో టుమారో విల్ మీట్. ఓకే, ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్, ఆఫ్లైన్, బట్ ప్రిఫర్ ఆఫ్లైన్ క్లాసెస్. ఓకే, టేక్ కేర్ గైస్, we will meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.